Hi, I'm Pat Nalen for the Patricens Foundation, and this is your instructional video in how to hug. Now, you might not think you don't need to know how to hug. After all, people hug all the time, right? But the fact of the matter is, 99% of the time, we don't hug correctly. All right, so when you are wearing a free dad hugs or free mom hugs or other such shirts, and you're at an event or wherever you happen to be, when someone comes up for a hug, first of all, you want to establish one thing, and that is consent. Do not be the kind of person who says, oh, I always hug everybody. I don't care, even if they don't want to hug. Never, ever do that, especially in this kind of a situation. Usually those of us wearing free mom, dad, etc. hugs shirts, we're there for the LGBT community. And many of them are not comfortable with being hugged. And you may find out sometimes that a person who doesn't want to hug right now comes back later and they do want to hug. So never ever expect a hug right away. They may just want to talk, okay? Second thing is this, always hug left cheek to left cheek. And explain why you're doing this. And the reason why we hug this way is because that way our hearts are closest together when we hug. This may sound silly. Some people have called it, oh yeah, that's such a dad joke. The fact of the matter is, it's true. Our hearts are closest together when we hug this way. Sometimes people start to tear up even at that point, okay? Now, when you're hugging the person, always hug them for as long as they want or need to. Usually a hug's a quick thing, 1 to 2 seconds. A 10 to 15 second hug is usually a long hug. I'm talking 5, 7, 8 minutes or more, sometimes longer than that. They may sob on your shoulders, they may cry, they may be completely broken down. Hold them tight and hug them anyway. Pat them on the back, stroke their back, talk to them and let them know it's okay. I will hold you as long as you need me. Because there are many people you're going to hug who need just that much of a hug. They're that emotional when they finally get that hug. So hold them close. If they're crying, if they're sobbing, saying, oh, I'm so sorry, tell them you don't have to be sorry. This hug is for you, which is a point I want to reiterate. It's all about them. We're not getting brownie points for getting in heaven. We're hugging people because they really need it, and we want to give them that hug. Okay, so when they finally break loose from the hug, okay, there's some, and I had this off camera, darn it. But I'll bring it over here along with my other prop. Just talk amongst yourselves while I'm over here, okay? All right. We always carry these. When you're at one of my booths hugging with my people, you'll get packets of these to carry in your pocket. These are essential, and not only are they essential, they also show the person you're hugging just how much you care about them, because you know people are going to get emotional, and so we have them right there handy for them. It lets them know we really are there just for them. All right, now once they've wiped their tears and all, do not let them walk away. All right, put your hands on their shoulders, reach out to them, put your hands on their shoulders, look them in the eye, and here's what I suggest to say. You can vary if you like. I look them in the eye and I say, as your dad of the day, and for as long as you want me, there are 3 things I want you to know. Number 1, I am proud of you. Always look them in the eyes and say this with absolute conviction, because you will feel pride in the person you're hugging. So let them know that. At this point, they usually start tearing up again. That's okay. They can have another hug. Number 2, I love that you're living your truth every day. And number 3, you can vary this. I usually go with, and number 3, you are exactly the person that you were meant to be. Now, sometimes as a Catholic, I say, and my Catholic perspective is, you're exactly the person God made you to be. And God's pretty proud of you too. So lastly, there may be another hug, all right, after that, and that's okay too, that's just fine. The third thing is, again, if you're at one of my booths, you're going to get a supply of stickers, and these stickers have a place for you to write your name at the top of the sticker, and the rest of the sticker reads, this would read, Pat hugged me, loves me, is proud of me. Give that to them to remind them of you. Very often, they'll cry again, they may not want another hug. At one of my booths, people were going to every single one of my huggers and collecting a sticker from every single one of us and wearing the rest of them all day long at Pride. Sometimes they'll come back later in the day and they want another sticker. Either replace the one that got smeared, or because they want one to take home and put on a mirror, put on their laptop, put on their water bottle. That's okay. It is all about reaching out to people who so badly need and want hugs, who may not have had good families, and we from that moment on are that family. So that is How to Hug. I am Pat Nalen for the Patricense Foundation. See you out there.